Okay, hi actors, it's Wendy Elaine Wright, talent manager at WAW Entertainment. And some of you may know I also write a blog. And I just don't know if some of you beautiful YouTube watchers are also reading my blogs. And they're sometimes different. So this one had 7,000 views, and I figured there must be something in there that people want to read about, and so I thought I'd share it with my wonderful YouTube watchers as well. It's called Take the Right Acting Classes to Get More Auditions. And the bottom line is you can go read that on my blog on Blogger under Secrets of Breaking into Show Business, Secrets of a Hollywood Talent Manager. But here's the basic thing. There are many things that in this business that are out of your control. Whether you get called in for an audition or whether you land the part, if a series gets picked up or canceled, but the training you get and you put on your resume is 100% within your control. A resume filled with training from unknown teachers does not give casting directors the confidence that you've been trained and that you know what you're doing. If they recognize the teacher, they can kind of infer what kind of training you got. The confidence in the teachers can bring you in the door. They need to have that confidence in order to call you in for an audition, especially if they don't know you. If you are new, only your training or your demo reel can convince them to take a chance on you and bring you in. So choose your classes wisely and don't think you can get ahead in this business without major training classes, okay? So also actors with college degrees in the theater, I'm sorry to tell you this, but the training you received in your college theater program is not going to be enough. Casting directors want to see professional training, not just scholastic. So get right back into class, even if you just graduated. And out-of-state actors, again, your training in Georgia or Colorado will show you've been consistent in your desire to act, but it will not show that you've had LA-based training, which LA casting directors want to see if they are auditioning you for LA-based films and TV shows. So I suggest when you get started with classes in LA, you take 4 classes, one from each of the following groups. Okay, group 1. Okay, so here's the 4 types: commercial class, scene study class, improv, and audition techniques. So you take 1 from each category. So just get a pen and jot that down. I'll wait for you for a second. I could sing your song while we're waiting. The hills are alive with the sound of music and words that will live for 1,000 years. Okay, do you have a pen? Paper? Good. Write this down. Take 4 classes, 1 from each of the following groups. Group number 1, commercial class. And right next to that, Judy Kane, Terry Berland, Carolyn Berry, or hey, I just saw your commercial. That's my friend Mike Pointer, great class. Hey, I just saw your commercial. Okay, second group, scene study. Larry Moss, Leslie Kahn, or Margie Haber. Gotta take one of those 3. One from one of those 3 teachers, take them. Third category, improv training. Almost all actors need improv training now. So take it at Groundlings, I.O. West, or UCB. And you can Google all these things. Fourth category, audition technique class. Got to learn how to be a great auditioner. You got to learn how to get real comfortable. Here's the choices: Doug Warhit, Brian Reese, or Scott Sedita. So you must take 1 from each of those categories and get them on your resume. It will help casting directors see that you are well trained because they trust who you studied with. That makes sense, right? It will also help you get great training so that you can become more competitive and book more jobs. Below my so what am I saying here? I'm giving you some other, here's a couple other places that you can teach. Daily acting classes are held at the Acting Corps, C-O-R-P-S, Acting Corps. Daily. Kimberly Jensen teaches a really cool technique called the Jensen technique. And she does cold reading, improvisation, and scene study. She was voted best acting coach by Backstage. So you might want to talk to her about coaching you. Okay. So I've given, if you go to my blog, you'll see there's a whole lot of other stuff here. There's plenty of other sources. But the very, very bottom line is that your job, what you can control is what goes on your resume. So you've got those 4 categories, and you've got 3 or 4 acting teachers in each category. Take one from each category and get in their classes. Maybe you take one for 6 weeks, maybe you take another one for 8 weeks, you take another one for 10 weeks, another one for 4 weeks, then you start again. Go to the next one. Take that person's class and that person's class and the next person. You want to stay in class and you want to stay training with the top people. That is going to vouch for you when you're new. Because when casting directors don't know you, they know your teachers. Okay? That is a secret of a Hollywood insider, and I'm happy to give it to you. Talk to you later.